Hey YouTube, it's the gun guy coming at you with another review. This time it is of the hk3 G17 actual trades, as you can see there. Also, the trades are on magazine right there for you. So this is a gas blowback pistol. First off, it's pretty reliable. It is a Glock replica, the Glock 17. It does have traditional polymer Glock sights there for you. It has serrations from both sides to give you a better grip. Also has the Glock trigger, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. The slide is metal. I do believe it's aluminum. The grip is nylon polymer. Sorry about the motorcycle noise in the background. I do live right next to a street. The trigger has metal and plastic in it. The slide, or magazine release, is plastic. But it is very sturdy and I don't imagine it breaking on you. The slide release is metal. The chambers, or outer barrel, is metal, as well as the guide rod. And the frame is polymer, which I'm pretty sure I already said. The magazine is metal, and the base plate is polymer. So this gun does run around $110. I got mine on Airsoft Tiger, which is an HK distributor. Give you a good view of the gun right here. It is a very faithful replica. It does have its own serial number on this side, as well as made in Austria. I do believe the serial number is individual. It does also say US patent pending down the bottom, just like the real Glock does. This is a model of a Gen 3 Glock, not a Gen 4, so it doesn't have the interchangeable back straps. It also doesn't have that super aggressive grip on it, but it does feel nicer. It does have the Glock grip angle, which I'm not a huge fan of myself, but it isn't terrible. There isn't much wobble in the top here, but there is a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. The takedown is pretty simple. There's two levers like this on both sides. You're going to pull down on, and then pull back on the slide. So you hear a click, and it should come off. It's not wanting to right now. Sometimes this gun can be a little bit difficult to take apart. There we go. Then the upper slide separates from the lower, which gives you access to everything to clean it. There's the hammer. The hammer is on a roller, so it'll last a bit longer for you. You do have to cock that hammer before you can reassemble it. Sorry about that. There is a guide rod, which is metal and plastic. It does have the inner barrel and whatnot up in there. I don't feel like taking it all the way apart, as it would take a long time and extend how long this review is. I don't want to take up too much of your time. To put it back together, there's little rails on the frame. Just line that up with a little grip on the top, like that, and then pull it back, and it's reassembled. This is a gas blowback. Oh, I said I would tell you about the Glock trigger. The trigger on the Glock is a safety. It is the only safety on the Glock other than the drop safety, which I'm not completely sure if this airsoft model has. But basically there's this little piece in the front here that if you grab the side of the trigger will make it so that it can't be pulled. Grab the front, it'll let you pull it. It's not incredibly comfortable, but it is a very quick and easy trigger pull. About 5 pounds. This gun isn't incredibly ergonomic, but it is relatively comfortable. I have relatively small hands, so reaching my hand all the way around it isn't too difficult, but it's not as nice as, say, a 1911 or an MMP or something like that. Sorry about that. Gassing up the magazine is pretty simple. You just pull up on this here, and then pull the base plate off, so you'll have access to your fill valve. Then you take your can of green gas, shake it up to make sure all the silicone oil is mixed up in there. Then you're going to put it into the hole and keep it in there for about 15 seconds. You'll stop hearing the leaking. You definitely want to make sure that you don't hear leaking the entire time. And I did only load this up with 4 BBs, so that should be good. Sorry about that again. Knocked my camera over. My arm accidentally. So now the magazine is loaded up with BBs and gas. We're going to slide the base plate back onto the magazine, and then insert it to the bottom of your pistol. Give it a little bit of a tap to make sure it's in there, and then you're going to rack the slide, and it is ready to go. Give you a shot of it firing. It is pretty loud. It has a good amount of kick. I do also have a CO2 magazine for this. It is very accurate. Should be the last shot. No, not quite. There we go. It does lock back on the last shot. It didn't this time. But I would say that this is a pretty decent airsoft gun. And yeah, it does fit into a lot of Glock holsters and is very useful. Thank you for sticking around for the review, and have a great day, y'all.